Welcome to CallumConnects, 5-minute entrepreneurial inspiration for your day. Joining us today on CallumConnects Micro-Podcast is Teng Chow. Pak is the CEO and co-founder of Peoples Inc., a tech and media agency that creates done-for-you marketing, software as a system tools, and managed marketing solutions.
So the hurdles that I faced at the start of the business was time management. Because we are always trying to be at all places at all times for everyone. And I was saying yes to every single opportunity, every single meeting. And although pulling 16 to 18 hour work days, it didn't really show in company's profits. So what I've learned is to devise a system that allows me to focus on the tasks that actually matter. So there are 3 things I'd like to share. Now, first one is to focus on company's profitability and not productivity. Because I'm sure that on a day-to-day operations, we feel productive all the time because there are so many things that requires our immediate attention. It seems like there are always 10 things on priority number 1 that needs to be done within the next hour. So what I suggest to do is to do this little activity on a weekly basis, preferably on the weekends. Take some time for yourself to look at your past week's tasks. Write them all down on a sheet of paper and split them into 2 different sections. Now the first section would be tasks that are profitable and the next section would be tasks that are not profitable. For those that are profitable, what we should be doing is to focus on them, pour more resources into them, double down on them, and ensure that it keeps the profits running. And for those that are not profitable, we should be reflecting on its importance, whether we need to outsource them, whether we need to cut them away, or whether we need to relook at the whole operations altogether. Because the goal of the entrepreneur is to keep the lights running and keep the business moving forward. Next thing was a revelation and a saver for me. It was discovering the time management matrix. So this matrix is a 2x2 matrix that splits up your tasks into how important and how urgent they are. Obviously, we should be focused on the tasks that are most urgent and most important. And at the same time, we should be focusing on tasks that are important but not as urgent. So as long as we are spending our time on profitable tasks that fits these 2 criteria, you should be good to go. Now, if you find yourself working on tasks that are not important all the time, then obviously you'll be in the same situation where you're kept so busy but it doesn't show in company's profits. And last but not least is to create a system and empowering it. Because there is no perfect system in the world, only a system that is perfectly practiced. So whatever your system is, you have to perfectly practice it all the time. If it's empowering people in your team and trusting them to get it done, then that is what you have to practice. If they seem to not meet the mark, then it's time to look at replacing them. And this can go on for different examples in companies' operations. However, these are 3 key things that I learned in time management, and I hope it helps you out.
If you enjoy learning from entrepreneurs, just do a search for CallumConnects in Google. I've done deep dive interviews with more than 1,500 entrepreneurs and business leaders so that you can learn from them.